Good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. I'll be waiting for a few minutes if anyone wants to join. If not, you can catch the replay. Hello, we are waiting for some folks to join. Okay, I'll be waiting 1 more minute. So while we wait, I like to start those lives by an affirmation. So today I choose the affirmation. It's not random. And it is start each day with a positive thought. So that's a reminder. So if it's morning for you, don't forget to start your day with a positive thought. And if not, then tomorrow morning you can do that. It really changes a lot in your day if you start your day with a positive thought. Yeah. So let's start now. I like as well to start with the reminders of what is happening in the month of October. So as usual, we have the Unremarkable session, and it's happening on October 26th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. This is a complimentary session. It is free of charge and anyone can attend it. It's a Google initiative that it was first made for women to help them promote their achievements in the workplace, but then now it is for everyone, and everyone can benefit from attending the Unremarkable sessions. Also, what you can do is you can invite me to your team, and I can do a session only for your team, customized for your team, and that's as well complimentary, free of charge. So if you're interested, reach out to me, or you can use the link in my bio to register for those sessions. Okay. The second thing that's very exciting is hi Lamia. It is that I'm gonna attend the health show on October 22nd and 23rd, and there will be contests and shows and food sampling and so many things. So if you want to attend, I can actually give you a ticket. I have 8 tickets that I'm gonna distribute for my followers. If you want to join, just use the link in my bio, which is the 5-minute self-care ideas and tracker. You can download there, and automatically I'll have your email, and from the email list I will be able to choose or randomly the 8 people who will win the ticket to the health show. Okay, so now let's discuss the number 1 struggle for busy mom, which is meal planning. Yeah, so meal planning can impose a mental load that moms have to hold on top of their daily job or daily tasks that they have to do every day. So, but then we know as well that food is very, very important, and it is not only fuel, but also families tend to connect together during the food or lunch or dinner time. And as well, as we discussed earlier, like whatever you eat, the energy that you eat from the food can affect your mood and your cravings. So that's why it is very important to know what we're eating and try to plan it in as much as we can. Now, in tonight's live, I'm gonna discuss the go with the flow meal planning, and then I'm gonna talk about my journey in meal planning, and then I'm gonna share with some tips and tricks that actually work. in meal planning? Okay, because I always hear those hesitations from the moms when we're talking about meal planning. They don't like that topic. So these tricks and tips should help with that. So the first thing is the workflow. So if you want to start the meal planning, first you need to look at your schedule for the next week and see and determine how many days you will actually eat at home. Okay, I'm talking usually about lunch. I really don't talk about breakfast or dinner, because those are somehow standard and easier to sort out. The second thing is that you need to assess like how your schedule looks like. Like, do you have an event in the middle of the week, or do you need to batch cook, or do you need for example, to cook on Sunday for the whole week, or you can cook twice a week. So you need to look at that schedule. Maybe you have as well like a day off or a family day or something that's coming up, so that you need to plan as well and take into consideration. So another thing is that after you assess your schedule, you need to check with your team, like with your family members, and ask them what they would like to eat, because when everyone generates an idea, that will help you plan the meal and make sure that everyone is going to eat whatever you cook, and not make a burden of having something else that needs to be cooked in the middle of the week. Okay, and then when they generate the ideas, you will have to assess what is left in the pantry, and or what is there in the pantry, and add the missing ingredients to your grocery list. So that's a workflow. I think it's pretty simple, and like it makes sense when I talk about it. Yeah. So then I'm gonna talk about my journey in meal planning. So I'm known as a planner. I love planning, so I've always planned my meals. Okay, so when I used to live in Dubai, I used to plan for 4 days a week, and then one day we would eat out, and then the other 2 days for in the weekend we will eat in our families' homes. Like our moms will cook, and that was amazing, of course. Now when we moved to Canada, I plan for 5 days a week, and then we will eat 2 days outside, or Omar would just do the barbecue on one of the days in the weekend. So it's easy for me, because for Mondays I usually have the recipes that I like and I save them, or my friend shares the recipes with me, the vegetarian recipes, and I love to try them for Mondays. So Mondays are sorted out. I don't have to really think about it. I love to try those recipes. And then so we are left out with 2 meals that should be enough for 2 days. Each one of them should be enough for 2 days. So that's what we try to figure out. And then once we agree on them, I will write the ingredients and in the common app that we have together, and then we'll do the grocery shopping during the weekend. I would batch cook for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on Sunday, and for the remaining days I will cook on Wednesday. And it's usually something that's very, very easy, and it is usually something that has it's a sheet pan recipe, and it does not need anything. It's either salmon or roasted chicken, or something that's very easy to do, so I don't have to waste a lot of time in the middle of the week to cook. So I as well eat salad on breakfasts and lunch. So if you heard that, you will say, oh my god, that's a lot of work. But then what I do is actually I wash and dry and cut the vegetables as soon as we get them from the grocery shop or the grocery store, and they are ready to be eaten for the whole week. I don't have to worry about salad during the week, because it's already ready. Now for breakfast and dinners, I don't meal plan. Breakfasts are pretty standard. I have 3 or 4 options that I keep repeating. So I don't repeat the same thing every single day, but then I do 3 or 4 days, every 3 or 4 days rotation. For dinners, I usually eat leftovers or salad or soup. One of those options. I don't plan it. It's there already. So now I want to share the tips and tricks. So the first tip is to ask each team, oh my god, what I'm saying team, ask each family member to suggest a recipe or a meal that they would like to have in the week. That really helps you with the mental load, because if you have to think, okay, what does this want to eat? What if this won't eat that food? So when they actually suggest, they help you with the mental load. And then the other trick, the continued part of this trick, is to rotate them. So for the next week, you can still use the same ideas, but you rotate them, okay? So that really helps, and then you don't have to think about it. Yeah. Yes, Rania. For breakfast, these are my 4 things. So first day is usually eggs, okay? The second day, I eat cheese sandwich. The third day, I would eat za'atar with avocado with feta cheese. The recipe is on my Instagram. And the fourth day, usually I have learned a way of doing dosa, the Indian crepe, and I put filling whatever I want, either different type of cheese or za'atar or some other thing. But then these are the 4 things, and then I start again with the eggs and so on. I never get bored, but I don't like to eat the same thing every single day. So my husband, he is the opposite. He would eat the same thing every single day, and it is usually hummus with oil. So it's only hummus with oil. It's just like hummus with tahini, but instead of that, we put oil, because he's dairy, gluten, and everything intolerant. So he only can eat, or he only likes to eat hummus. But then, yeah, you can actually add some other ideas. Like you don't have to stick to the 4 options that I gave you, but then you can add hummus, you can add oats, overnight oats, if you want, for something that's really easy to do. And yeah, sure, I'm happy to share those things. Okay, so the 2 first, let's go back to the tips and tricks, and if you have more questions, then I'm happy to answer them. So the first one, it was ask the team, again I'm saying team members, ask the family members, rotate the meals. And then the third thing is to opt for frozen veggies. That will help you reduce time for washing and cutting, and usually they are really good. They have good nutrients still in them when they're frozen. So these veggies are like okras. Orcas are whales. Okras are the veggies. Green beans, and broccolis. So these can be good and easy to cook veggies that are frozen. Okay, number 4, depending on your schedule, you can either cook once as a big batch on Sunday and eat the whole week, or you can cook twice a week, like I do. I cook on Sunday and on Wednesday, but usually the Wednesday one is really, really simple. Okay, now some weeks you're gonna find yourself that you are so tired, you had an emergency, you just came back from a holiday, you cannot cook. So there are some good options that you can do. Something in Canada that we have is called Crave Healthiness, and they actually cook your meals and send them to you. You can just heat them and eat. They are good, and they are super healthy as well. You can freeze them. So if you're a new mom, these are amazing options for you as well. So there's another options like HelloFresh. They give you the recipe and the ingredients, and you just have to put them together and eat them. So these are also good options. I have not tried them. I like to cook my food. So, but then if you absolutely hate cooking, you can go for that. Okay. Another tip is to cut and prepare your veggies before the week starts. When you get your veggies from the store, clean them immediately, cut them, and make them ready for the week. And that's how you can make sure that you're gonna eat healthy. And then the last tip, if you don't have time to prepare breakfast, because my clients, they struggle with the breakfast the most. Okay, so what I would say is to prepare sandwiches maybe before night. Okay, or you can do some things that can be prepared beforehand, like the hummus that I just said that Omar eats every day. Or you can do the oats, the overnight oats, but I would really recommend that you be careful with the oats because it's high in sugar and it is processed. So just be careful around oats. Maybe you can have it once and then rotate it with hummus. Maybe you can rotate it with a sandwich that you prepare ahead of night time, and so on. Okay, so as well, for the last thing I want to say, there are a lot of one pan recipes or like sheet pan recipes that are very easy to be done, and they can be done within less than 30 minutes. I have put a lot of them in my Pinterest account and my Pinterest board. You can find the link in my bio again. That will help you. So now, before I close off, I just want to remind you of two things: the I'm Remarkable session, and it is really for everyone. It's free of cost, and it is on October 26th at 4:30 p.m. It's again free of cost. And if you don't want to attend this, you would like me to come and do this session for your team, we can do this. We can schedule that. It's free of cost again, and that will help your team a lot. And it's a Google initiative. It was meant for women, but it is now for everyone. Okay, everyone can benefit from this. If you're a minority in a country, you're gonna benefit from this. Okay, the next thing is the health show that's happening in the convention center in Vancouver on October 22 and 23. I'll be there. I have 8 tickets. I'm gonna give away 8 tickets. So you can come in here. You're gonna have sampling of the food. There are different shows, there are different things that you're gonna enjoy it, and it is beneficial. For example, if you're gluten intolerant, you're gonna find all the options that you have. Dairy intolerant, where you can find them, what you can do, all the options will be there in this show. It's really, really good. If you wanna get a complimentary ticket that I have 8 of them. Just sign up to the email list, which is with the 5-minute self-care ideas and tracker in my bio, and you're gonna be enrolled automatically to this list. And I'll be doing a raffle for the 8 people who are gonna win those tickets. Okay, so it was my pleasure talking to you. If you have more questions, let me know, and yeah, talk to you next Tuesday. Bye. Thank you for watching.